Welcome, Red Knight.
Alrighty, hello there. Here we are, this magnificent Monday. We'll get started and see where the evening takes us. Dealing with some nonsense lately, but got the Targaryen shirt for you here. We will focus on the positive, the great times. Start with a little Duolingo for now, and we'll see what else. But for now, we are looking good. Good to go. Should be alright. We'll focus on other things later. Other reels and stuff coming together. So let's do some Duolingo. Learn it, and then we can see what our next adventure tonight will be. Several choices to choose from, of course. We will go over that here shortly. It'll be great. Alright, little Duolingo for now. Take a look, just a little story. And the frog, look at the frog. That's funny. Funny frog. Yeah. Great for now. Alright, let's get this done for the day. Need help. With the leaderboard looking great. Alucard, Truce, and Genuine Little Pip. Let's see what we got. Lynn is on the road.
Ella ve a un hombre cerca de su carro. Él está preocupado.
Sees a man. His car.
Hola, ¿necesita ayuda?
Sorry. Let's see. I'll sort out great. Indeed. Share the chivalry pictures from last night as well before we get to our first main adventure tonight, but Duolingo for now. We'll show them here soon.
Mi carro. ¿Puedo usar su teléfono, por favor? ¿Quién le da su teléfono al hombre?
It's so hot, my ice just melted right away. It's gonna be hot. It was a really nice cloudy day yesterday. It is gonna get really hot soon, you can tell. A bunch of ice in here. It's already melted by the time I talk to you. Everything's so hot. Yep, that was extremely fast. I did use some hotter water, if that makes sense. Hot water left over from my bottle yesterday since plans fell through. I brought it back for now. There it is.
Sí, pero...
Lo siento, un momento. El hombre llama por teléfono. Buenos días. ¿Es el taller de reparación de carros? Mi carro tiene un problema.
Señor.
El hombre ignora a Lynn. ¿Ah? No sé dónde estoy. Disculpe, señorita.
Sí.
¿Dónde estamos?
Muy cerca del taller de reparación de carros.
¿Qué?
Yo trabajo en el taller los fines de semana. Yo trabajo en el taller los fines de semana. Soy mecánica. Entonces, ¿necesita ayuda?
Yeah, thought something like that. Could tell it was going that way. It's funny. Here we go. Good for now. Let's move on. Our first adventure today. Some screenshots and decisions, decisive decisions. As soon as I figure out what to do with my current reel. So let's take a look at that real quick. Decisions for that. Yeah, it wasn't too long. Walk. 40 minutes, 45 minutes. That's sorry. check the leagues real quick. Amethyst League 6 days. It's fine. Totally fine. Will be good. Cooled it down enough to drink for now, at least. So that is good. Alright, let me do the real stuff and we can figure out first adventure today. Quick trip to Facebook. Check it out. Parts of it. Anything else for my reels for tonight? Could look at them, just the ones I have so far, but I think we're better off moving on. When I have the 2 minutes in, I don't really have much to do with it right now anyway, so we'll come back to that. Shall return to that soon. No Escape last night again. Movies, Ray Liotta and such. It's pretty good. Tonight I watched Sword of the Valiant. We'll be excited for that. 80s movies. So wonderful. Alright, as for tonight, first adventure here, we have Siege of Dragon Spear. The old of Blood, second playthrough. Rescuing Annette this time. 34.8% of players got Kessler, the rest got Annette. Interesting. Yeah, I think I got Kessler. My first time. We can check it here, actually. Yeah, I got Kessler, see? And those chivalry screenshots, yeah, I uploaded a few. I'll show you those right now. It was good fun last night. We've got this one. 30, 19, and 9. Bridgetown. Mason greatness. As always. Star of that map. 7 and 3. Good life here. 7 kills the one after, but this one I had 1300 score, about double damage. Siege kill, 9 parries. And I had another good defense. Skandir with 30, 19, and 10. Pretty close score to that one. Yeah, one more death than that one. That's a little better. But yeah, gives you an idea. Good fun for now. Maybe get some more of that tonight. We shall see. Played some Fortnite yesterday as well. Just take a little break for that, I guess. It's pretty frustrating compared to the straightforward fun of chivalry. So like I said tonight, those two options, or Witcher, I'm gonna start Blood and Wine. Blood and Wine, or Siege of Dragon Spear, or the second playthrough of the Old Blood. My choices here. For variety, I think I should probably save Old Blood for later. Come back to that another time, will be fun. It is very exciting. I'll check the achievements for that. I think I already beat it on Death Incarnate though, so I don't need to do the difficulty game. Just do easy mode for the fun of it. Like we did on the Freedom Chronicles, that was pretty fun. Straightforward, you know. Get to do a lot of good action without actually worrying about the strategy so much behind it. That retro Castle Wolfenstein was interesting to try too. So between Siege of Dragon Spear, but wanting to get back to a long time, watch the end of the Black Pits, or start Blood and Wine tonight. We could also start Blood and Wine. 154 hours. 137 hours. So we had other sales today too, yeah. Bunch of sales for it. Should be a good day for Blood and Wine. Decisive, I say the one. Put some in the title, but you know, it's hard to put everything in the title and it's other things, and not just that either. We begin Blood and Wine. Turn to Siege of Dragon Spear. Good time for that. Alright. Blood and Wine it is. Hit the 1 hour mark. Started for good times here. Magnificent Monday. In full swing. Fort Chowthy soon, celebrating Alucard, Truce, and genuine little Pip. So far this month. Treasure train of the good times. Should we begin Blood and Wine? I think we might as well. Alright. Let's get to it then. Blood and Wine. It's a stone later. Plenty of time, plenty of good fun. Practice the cat scolded if you want to discover locations. Get to that more in New Game Plus, I'm sure. Witcher it is. The Darth Vader videos, I'll show more of those Fortnite later. I'll play a bit more, but I just uploaded a couple on the YouTube. I'll show the ones I didn't upload later. Check them out. That'd be great. Alright, Witcher for now. Let's get set up. My new bleed purple emote too. Glad to share that. Got bleed purple HD. How exciting is that? All these years, yeah, 10 years on Twitch later. Bleed purple HD. Pretty good one. It's a nice shiny thing. Looks cool. Enhanced emote, you know. Let us check it out. That's a good one. There we go. Let's open. Tip jar there. To that bleed purple HD. These are the same things. Fascinating. That's one of the tips. One of the cheers. See cheers. My own channel, but I'm sure if I could, I would see that. Great fun, great times. Everything we need. Perfect. Oh, look at that. That's new. They upgraded it. Yeah. Shoot, look at that. Brand new look. Yeah, it was the look too. That is indeed a brand new look there. Interesting. That is quite different. Quite the different menu. Maybe because I'm starting the DLC? Probably. Curious. Oh. Fresh start. Curious. Yeah, so it actually gives him gear for those DLCs if you wanted to play those. Gear and level are suitable for the quests. That's interesting. It gives him his own gear. So that's if I do new game. And if that would just continue or load. Yeah, might as well load here. Envoys and wine boys. Interesting. To finish it in the main storyline, of course. Curious stuff. Put Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine in the title. Not super necessary for that. I think so. So just check this out. Instead, that'll be great. Yes, it will. We shall see. Since we're officially in Magnificent Monday. Yes, we are. So exciting. Should we have Magnificent Monday, Blood and Wine, or should we just keep the title to Decisive? We might do other things. We could have Blood and Wine, Title for Chivalry, or any game really, but I hadn't really decided until I was here, so that's okay. It'll be just fine. Horse mechanics. To Red Dead later. For now, I did want to start this, so that should be just fine. We'll spruce these up in a bit. The white helmet one soon. So my blue helmet, so probably get the green one. I will for sure. Ready for it. Clear out our new champion. All that up top. Isn't that great? Oh yeah, I was thinking of beer tonight as well because I don't usually drink it, but I had some. So if you want to beer time, Magnificent Monday is as good a day as any, right? Cheers to Dragon's Juice. Yeah, I do not usually drink beer, but for your entertainment, here we go. We'll try it tonight. Blood and wine, blood and beer. Fitting for that, right? It is fitting for that. Glass bottles. Lager. So for Good Adventures tonight. We'll finish Flowers for Algernon in its entirety. Part 10. Save that last nice big chunk for it all at once. Hopefully finish that this week. I'll find a good day for that. Maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. We shall see. Did what I could for the reel so far. I don't have anywhere to submit it for now, so get those 2 minutes together later or hire someone to help with that. Alright, say our final goodbyes to these guys. Blood and Wine. I would like to shave him last thing. Shave him again. That would be good. Shave Geralt for starting my first DLC in the game.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
So we might as well shave him. Check it out, you know. Blood and Wine, Ruby Knight, Spludge. Alright then. Whoa! He gets rendering, loading.
How'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wylie, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right. I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron
Son
fist.
Jr.,
But
remember?
deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
Maybe I should get a glass. Just give it to me in a bottle, funny guy. Killing, shooting other people, drinking the beer. They were funny. Some weird cartel movie, I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I feel like it'd look better in a bottle. It's basic brown ones. I'm gonna do it in a glass. Make it a glass. Right back.
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Riley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right. I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
A den of iniquity.
See
See
the
if
end
that
of
looks better. Can see the color now. It's not just obscured by a dark brown bottle. Appreciate it a little more. Alright. So, we go from here. Cat school gear. I was gonna sell that extra weapon, I think. Extra pants, actually. All weapons are fine. His gear is decent enough for now. Get to that actual glypher. Can maybe combine some of the rune stones and such. I'm not sure where he is. He's the brand new DLC merchant. In the meantime, how about the barber? I have a hard time finding the barber sometimes. Where's the dang barber at when you need him? It's all of Novigrad. There's gotta be one here. Yeah, there was the drunk one. It was actually that drunk barber. I don't remember how to find him. But it would be nice to shave him. Glory Gate, remember that from Canadian streamers playthrough. Talk about the glory. Yeah, I refuse to start the DLC till I can shave him though, so this might take a while. Discovered location here. Let's go check that out real quick while we're in the city, I guess. This is a little warm up to, you know, let those frames coalesce and hopefully regulate here. Got what I needed from the stash at least, so that's good. Nilf Guardians. Be good to start the DLC.
What do you want? Killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Let's see. All the burned bodies, yeah, witches and such. Supposed witches, don't believe what you see. Monster contracts. Alright, let's check this out while we're here. I feel like there should be a key for the barbers and such, but it's possible there just isn't. Ugh. Strong stuff. Drink a few. Check it out, you know. We'll be just fine. Bravo. Witch hunters. Alchemist over here. Got that priest and chivalry lesson. Similar, fun. Suspicious. If not, yeah, it'll just take a few minutes for the game to render. You know, I did a NVIDIA update today too. That should help. It's a big city as one. For one, it's a big place to load in initially. It's a lot to render. So I think it'll start stuttering here pretty soon. We'll see. I'll get Roach in a bit, but for now I just looking around. Can't buy from that merchant. Something of interest here though. Eternal Fire. Get mad at me. Depends if they can see you, I guess. Parsley. Fool's parsley.
Yes.
The Nobleman of Novigrad. 2017. Where the game is from. Actually. Yeah, Witcher 4 not. Yeah, they just have speculation. Yeah, 10 years old. It's the 10th anniversary. Yesterday is the release date. How about that? I didn't even realize that. But yeah, yesterday is the 10-year anniversary. No wonder they have the sale for it. How about that? 10-year anniversary today. I had no idea. But May 18, 2015 to May 19, 2025. Still a good time. That is pretty hilarious. Didn't even realize that. Cat school looking good on him. My first actual Witcher armor. I'll sell these pants and we'll be set. Well, actually, they are better. They're tankier. Maybe I should stash them for any better equipment. I don't have those bonuses Grandmaster level yet. But we'll see. Second there. Be lovely. Okay. Decisive. Look for a couple more. They're nonsense. Hopefully going to my custom marker this whole time. Not even close. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I forget I'm going to the actual main marker. Roach, get me out of this madness. That'll be better. Actually go to my marker. Not the quest marker, complete opposite direction. Could warm up stuff like that. Keys to it. 7:38 p.m. Hide the heads up display. Whatever we need.
Go.
That should be better. Here's an acupuncture gun. Not too bad. Some of that stuff. It's okay. No big deal. Somewhere here on the map itself.
Whoa there, Roach.
Sunsets and so. It's okay. Alright. To go across the bridge. That's why. Flying Witch. Do the trick. Ignore the quest marker. Can do that after. Now I really need the barber. So we will find the barber. We'll find him.
Long live, etc. What to do now?
Somewhere around here. Get to the marker. 11th. Close by. Sit outside the city walls, maybe. That's why I haven't found it before. It's so hard to find. But I'll take a look. Can't get in there.
Faster.
Just a few good things. The priests won't notice. How to get out of here. Look, moin.
Come on now.
Silly faces. Barber and undiscovered location. That's the last two things for the DLC. Yeah, whether I keep the pants or sell the pants. Make that decision here. I could have just stashed them right away, but I feel like they're nothing that exceptional, you know. They're basically good pants. They're relics, but I think they're super special or anything. Or the Witcher gear is probably the best stuff for a Witcher. Geralt is. Could this be the right way? I think it's on the coast. It's on the walls outside, so I can't go in here. No, I can. Oh yeah. All this fancy stuff. Let me see if I can get to it from here. Roach could probably follow me in here too. That's where they all go to worship. That's the big conclave, apparently. That's the actual temple. Yeah, that's the location, but I haven't actually seen this before, so just to take a quick look at the temple itself. Curious. Seems quite basic. Exterior.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Power down there. That's the undiscovered location. Guessing Igni for the eternal fire. Let's see if I can go on that door here, but there's no door. Yep, place of power down below. Take a look at that. Carefully, if you can. No, not careful enough. That's right. Let's see. Off the tavern, probably just a place of power. I don't really need those skill points anyway. So I guess I'll go back to the barber, assuming I'm reloading from another checkpoint, just from the tavern itself down the line. Yeah, let's see. So we'll try that again, and probably not go back there. On the edge, maybe just come from the water approach. Would have been easier, but no big deal. It's kind of hard to traverse. You know, the game's still fluctuating a lot, so. Coming of Ragnar Rogue. You're so funny. Silly Vikings. Silly times. Get our jelly beans for first chatter today. It'll be exciting. I have them here and ready. I move them here just to make it easier. So Might as well. Jelly beans and such. I really don't know why people like this stuff. But, tried a few times, and we tried a few years ago, and I liked having a few of them in a row. I didn't have the chance to do that again since now, so until now. So I just wanted to try it. It's slow going, but I'll try. I don't know, weird hot process. So the Star Wars commercials. Survey for Crystal, survey for Crystal. Alright, but you look at this. I'm at the... Oh, shut up, you son of a... Silly Witcher. I saw Snapchat friend playing Witcher, it was funny. European type games. I should really go back to the barber search, but I don't know. Around that far. Jackies, you made it. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Wondered if you would make it some good times here. Great chat, you think we can let checkers at bay, and Happy New Year to you. Jackie's here in Maine. Happy New Year! We've got some champion commands for you, silly boy. Whatever you'd like to use there, you have a couple new ones, theatrical. Get you started with that, or some channel rewards. Whatever you'd like will be fantastic. Indeed, indeed. Let's see what you like there.
Let's get it on.
Alright. Barber leader. To start my good DLC. Oh. Not racist, she says. Yeah, no, how to find the barber here. Place of power is not really relevant to me because I have so many skill points. Maybe a new game plus I'll use some more of those. For now it's really not needed. Freaking 15 skill points already using all the slots that are full. My mutagens. I think that's pretty good for now. So we start new game plus Death March possibly. See other achievements. See stuff like that. No failed quest markers. Be able to do things like that. Oh. Yep, 10-year anniversary yesterday. Can you believe it? Pretty awesome. You can get with your cute yellow dragon there. Dino cute as well. Jackie's. Naughty boy. As for the barber, I really don't know where he is. I found him before. Yeah, I've actually had to look it up multiple times. Just no other barbers here. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me how hard it is to find a barber in the game. They're just not on the markers for some reason. You can hide them. Like, I don't know what that means. I actually hide them. So weird. So I have to look it up again, I guess. Where the heck's that drunk barber in Novigrad? It's just not easy to find. By default. Really not easy. So, the internet, so. Assist us in this matter. Make sure stream test okay. I'm sure I'm not using the wrong mic again. That was bad last time. Yeah, turn on the right microphone. That's good. Assist us in this matter. Yeah, I need to get my better mic so I don't hear those clicks and clacks, the keyboard and mouse. Ordering that here soon. Look forward to that too. Sure, it'll be easier to find this without having to look it up every time. Alright, barber is there on the top right. Section. Close to that signpost. somewhere around here. Barber locations, so hard to find. Close to those roads here. Should not be such a complicated thing. Let's see. Yeah, somewhere around this area. Just doesn't have any marker for it for some reason. Pretty annoying. So we'll try that, I guess. Keep it open for now, no big deal. Extra tab. Should be fine. No resources, just load that page of Google Images. I hope so. We'll try that. We should try that. Keeping the chat curse at bay. Jackie's making up with Nexus mods later. I have no idea how to get those to work. Mod manager's another game. Try some for Vampire, other things. Celebrate some good things. Discuss it whenever you're ready. We'll be waiting. As always. Alright, take a look. See what can be found there. A few good things. Exciting moments. Yeah, if you have been subbed for as long as you've been following, Jackie's, that was indeed February 2021. Your 14 messages in 4 years. That would be, 4 years. You'd have the full blue badge, same as me. You'd match my sub badge. You'd have the same badge as I did. Sub badge all this time later. If only. That would have been lovely. But Alucard come close with his Red Dragon, at least 2 years. Half the time. Alright. To the marker again. We'll find Dave Barber. Yeah, it doesn't show up on the main map, but it shows up on the main map when you're close by, I think. Just so annoying in case. Oh, look, there it is. Scissors, see, found it. He's not on the freaking marker at all, but yeah, there he is. That is one of them. Barber. Found him. If I could only use them, maybe he's only open in the daytime, so just meditate. Or he's further down here. Aha! Found the one drunk barber. All in Novigrad. Isn't that exciting? That's more like it. Skip the checkers, a bit. Cute little yellow dragon. Better than a streamer university, that's for sure. Definitely. Take a quick little look at that. Curious.
Chip the glasses, crank the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully with the plates. Blunt the knives and bend the forks. Smash the bottles, burn the corks. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully with the plates.
Million, that is so ridiculous. For what, you know? For what? Do not understand it. Really do not understand it. That's alright, maybe later. Can understand more of it. For now, we move on. Alright, where's this barber? Come out here, barber. You're vitally important to our progress here. Well, I found the barber shop, not the dang barber. Thinking, yeah, it's too late at night, so let's try the morning. Hopefully then I'll be around. Plenty of time to meditate now. Time urgent quest for Azino. Yeah, the best we can find is the drunk barber.
Oh, welcome back to you. Satisfied customer always comes by again, eh?
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Best we can do. He just kind of does it randomly, you know. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, he doesn't even give you what you want either. But hopefully I can shave. Money is no consequence right now, so it's okay. Well, I shaved. That's the main thing I want to do. I don't know about his hairstyle, but
So long.
at least we shaved, right? Tail's better, but I don't know. We got what we could. At least we shaved. That'll have to be good enough for the vampires. You know, long hair probably more fitting for the vampires anyway. Yeah, see, now it shows up on the freaking map. Why wouldn't it show? I guess because it was closed at the time, but still, that's ridiculous. Anyway, is there any other barbers? Is that just the one? Yeah, it's the one in the entire map right now. Or at least in the main continent place. Freaking weird stuff. It doesn't show the areas like this was the Nilfgaard camp, wasn't it? Oh, well, we're already here. Knights from Toussaint and Holloway. So I guess they're there. Let's check them out. And get this started already. Indeed. Good a time as any to start it, so we might as well. Companions and things. Been looking forward to it for a while, you know, 10 years ago. First played the game, so there's some Spartans and chivalry stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to drink several of these. They just taste so bad. Oh well. I was, planning to save them off, drink them all at once, but it's just too miserable of an experience. Whiskey will be easier. Much easier. Not like the whiskey and coke I drink. That was just the one time St. Patrick's Day party was easy to do. That was probably just the atmosphere, the party atmosphere. Dulls my senses. Amplifies my excitement. Something like that. I'm not too sure. Oh well, moving on. Move on to good fun. We'll be just fine. I need the website for another time, so. Alright. Here we are. Okay, it's Golden Knights.
Let's be the witchman. Reconnect. Things from life.
I had that sharp blades, other stuff like that imbued, but I had to meditate. I'd rather be shaved than have enhancements. Golden Knights.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Here's short. We share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Help you with the bandits, or get rid of the bandits, or his sons will come in to replace him. Huh. Yeah, we'll do the positive one. The death march will be more cynical and such. But for now.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Parmeran wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
That's right.
They're coming!
Sunrise.
Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Yep, I'll heed your call, save for the second playthrough.
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Here we go. Nothing too fancy here. Yeah, it's still having some trouble. So I should restart the computer after the graphics card update, I guess. Man's oil. It's alright. It's fighting. Go to the bandit camp too. It's pretty fun. Well, here goes the sword. That's why I have some extra. 50%. Let's repair it a bit, shall we? That's better. Zorg. Hope it'll eventually start stuttering. Sword form. Powerful. Keep the shield. Crossbow. Maybe a couple bolts. That doesn't do much. Huh? Crossbow. Trying them out in front of it. The blunt ones. I bet it. Multiple groups not locking. Probably. Melt some armor. Storm.
You'll never learn.
Some of that. It's okay. Push.
Damn it.
Things. Get the feel for it again. Flamethrower. There we go. Good enough. I think so. The leader. That's his armor. Great. Ouch. Takes damage. The other one that gives you instant health might be better too. It's the DLC levels. You're supposed to have this one over Hearts of Stone. Just one level up above it. So it's good, I guess. Ouch.
What? Lost your nerve?
Got that swallow up at least. Might need the other one too. Wine. Really like the wine. Ouch. So cute. There we go. Legs. Can loot them later. Play just junk anyway. Just looting. It's fine.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt.
Coming too.
It's time we delivered our message.
Golden armor. Cat skull.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
In point of fact, she said, "Bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone." The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Gloves I have to later.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Yep, could take it later if I had other stuff going on, but I'll start for now. Check other things later, and remember there was the missing chair. Seen at some point the guy killed him with their good friends, so lords. Nobles of the town, so that should be interesting too.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Here we go. New continent, new area. Won't this be fun? Experience, no more new champion. Subs. Cheergo. It's lovely to have more room. Here we go, leaving Velen on to Toussaint. Interesting. Should be great. Yeah, I wonder how I was able to drink several of these years back in a row. I don't know. Several years ago, it tasted good. One time I tasted really good a hot day. I was all dehydrated. I think that was either like Dos Equis or Bex or something. But no, that's just terrible. I can't drink it. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'll give it to someone else. If it's a house guest, or bring them somewhere else. I don't know. But I'll get rid of them some way or another. Hopefully not just waste them, but give them away, because they just do not taste good. Don't like to waste things. Some cooler so, but there's other drinks I much prefer. It's not that. It's definitely not that. No good. Blood and Wine with the Golden Knights. Interesting start so far. Not to load in the new area, but here we come. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Yeah, I'll spruce this up a bit. Definitely by the time my blue helmet turns to green, we'll have it fully spruced up and officially done for now. 5 year, I don't think anyone's beyond that anyway, so we're in good shape. Possibly get that yellow helmet, but I don't know. Place the other ones. See. Shall see. To the land of
Sam, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Dark Castle.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Monster the start of both DLCs. Look at that. Whole new game, yes sir. Shall see. Fancy. Might need some advice for this one. Got the oil at least. The Beast of Toussaint. It's a giant. The Witcher gone south, traveled to the Duchy. Traveled to... Duchy of Toussaint, 20% of players have done the DLC. That's impressive. Duchy of Toussaint. Alright, we have a giant here. General Giant, right? Let me take a look. It's a few giants. Colossus, Cyclops. Beast of Beauclair's, yeah, that's the one from the store, the missing chairs and all. Crazy vampire. But the giant is called local color. Knights of Redania. Okay. Couple things will help. I imagine a couple things will help. Similar to the other giant, the beast, vampires. Could be similar to those. Quinn helps, obviously. Remember, like the other giants, though. There's a couple, yeah, like the Cyclops. Axie. Try Axie and Quinn.
Watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster.
Oh yeah, bone. Up a bit too. There's that. Shield is a good idea. Imagine still. Axie might help. Wow. They're helping a lot this, so that's nice. I think Yurden would be better in most cases. I get too out of myself. That's almost dead though. This difficulty that doesn't kill you as much. Pretty easy. Pretty easier difficulties. Sword in the back. Spear.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom.
I was thinking of doing the DLC just on Death March, but it'd make more sense to do it on New Game Plus and the DLCs. Assume there will be Gwent in here too, so.
So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
Story and sword.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you.
Yep, that's alright. Go from just the story to Blood and Broken Bones, Death March. Should be alright. We'll try that later. Try it later on. At least it's not just the story. Right?
A knight, yet still I'm profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Hardly worth.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause.
I noticed that helmet, peacock
At any
feathers.
rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
Up there.
I'll take the trophy. Why not?
No choice to
Could find someone
decline.
who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
That's right. Excellent. I wanted to see his gloves too. We have the cat school gloves too. Feline gauntlets. They just look kind of strange. Alright, good to go. Dahlia, rock Dahlia. I think I'll need that. Various things. Titles, and there's the trophy, which is somewhere. Goliath trophy, bonus experience from monsters. Basic enough there. But it looks cool. Yeah. Fascinating. Follow them.
Faster.
There
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Farmerlin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Alright, Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional mutations. Deliver a very interesting letter. Investigate the story of Professor Moore to learn more about these mutations. Mr. Craftsman. Nice. Yep, that'll be good to have that. Not regret investigating these new options. Look forward to that at some point. It talks about mutations. Okay, let's see.
Giddy up. Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Monsters are your captive. Let is mine.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Wise and courteous.
The gods protect her illustrious grace.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Drowners. Yep.
I will fail you all!
Got guests. Careful.
Just puffers. Puffer fish. Kind of. Partes and oh, just a death explosion. That was intense. Victors. Pretty challenging. Slingshot. Oh, dear. There he goes. I'd kill you on ya. Death march. Definitely. I'll take a decoction, but we'll see. Oh, there goes the chest armor. Taking substantial damage. That's why I brought these. Plenty of those. Fully durable. It's only 15%, so I better do a couple. Couple for now. Need to avoid that at some point. Oh man.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
That is dangerous stuff there. Holy. Very dangerous. But we'll be alright.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Junk, junk, and more junk. Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Mm-hmm. Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Nets were attached here. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood. Corpse must have been cut.
Ducal Guardsman. Junk.
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to... Where they took the corpse.
Be funny if it was DLC. Oh, it actually is DLC. That's a little on the nose. Playing the DLC and the handkerchief is DLC. That's a little hilarious, but okay.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Such good fortune you found us. Such good fortune you found us.
That's it, Roach.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. Keep calm! Start no brawls! A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Beast. Killer from the north, they say. What? We've no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers.
Got the medieval tag, the skin.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Save the other one for the next playthrough.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What?
Let's see her. Eavesdropping.
Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told
The
Russell.
vampire, yeah. Sounds like the vampire voice actor, fitting for a DLC about vampires. How about that? Jonathan Reed in Blood and Wine. Nice.
Long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codsworth.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Yeah, I think you can tell it's him, right? Some of the same vocal inflections and such. That's pretty cool.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
necessarily.
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Just don't feel like reading lately. We'll look for the flowers for Algernon. Maybe then I'll read a bit more of the notes and things. Oh no, I just don't feel like it anymore.
Oh, dear fellow, with a twist of like that, you must have your pick of the latest.
Ah, Sir Witcher. A well-composed pate, I must admit. A well-composed pate, I must admit.
You seek someone?
By the prophet's wounds. A Witcher. But a poor
Oh,
little woman.
dear fellow, with a fishhook like that, you must have your pick of the latest.
Good sir. By the prophet's wounds. A Witcher.
Read it if you'd like. I just don't feel like reading it aloud right now.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Gwent next time.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Show me what you got in stock.
Fair enough. Keep scrolling on the Discord, driving me crazy. Keep scrolling by accident. I mean, automatically. Oh well. Sell his pants? Not yet. He does something. Sells other stuff though. Nausicaa, Black Infantry, Ghoul, Monster Faction, Scoia'tael. Plenty of food. Ratatouille is Ratatouille. That's funny. Alright, I think we're good. He'll buy the trophies, but there's that other trophy guy who actually pay a lot more for them, so they don't weigh much. I mean, they weigh something, though, it's true. That's alright, we'll be fine. Wow, 7 pounds on that one? That's the saddle, yeah. Kind of need the saddle. Get rid of that, then. Yeah, I don't have. Oh, I do have an extra one, though. Yeah, I don't need the old ones. Take the Mastercraft. I have the racing saddle. I hope they're all equipped, actually, on Roach himself.
Thanks. So long.
Let me see. Yeah, Roach is wearing the racing. Oh, the cavalry saddle. Cavalry saddle is Arcanian, so I guess I can sell that. Yeah, I don't need the racing saddle. It's extra.
What do you need?
It's extra there.
Show me what you got in stock.
Yeah, that's just extra weight at this point. Cavalry saddle is better. These are probably extra too. Let's see, do I buy it back for a lot more expensive? Yeah, 600 to buy it back. So screwed, you can just waste all your money selling it and buying it back again.
Thanks.
I can't
So
believe
long.
you can actually do that sometimes, but yeah. So yeah, he is wearing the 100 weight, but might have extra. Oh, it is the one he's actually wearing. Why doesn't it show these other ones then? Oh, got what we need. And the trophy, yeah. So, good for now. Moving on. There's no side quest at this point, right? So just move straight ahead. Glamour.
A Witcher.
So jump to another merchant probably.
Worth these things.
And the notice board. Take a look at that. The Witcher Geralt Ulvius wanted to serve as a guide. Alright. Curious. Caravan escort. Very good. And Gwent tournament can keep that.
Ducal clerks looking for help.
This time.
Could be good coin to be made.
Wine Wars. Big game. And look at all these. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of extras. Yeah, level 46 for that one, so I should hold off on that for a while. Could do one of these though. Night for hire. Begin new quest, Blood and Wine. No, we just start with that one. Wow, look at that entire new area. This is all new just to the DLC. That is pretty impressive. Just the city itself, but all that. Yeah, I want to start on that one. Why not? Don't need to go straight to the main quest after all. The other outfits, but not really necessary. Just a good life.
Let's go.
But Spymaster Dijkstra. To the city we go. See about the other ones. Later, might as well start with a couple side quests.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
Wait, where's a fight? Gosh dang. Let me see the character list again. Might as well read about Anna Henrietta. If this world has ever known a ruler who enjoyed the absolute admiration of her subjects without the need for systematic repression or a particularly cruel hangman, it was, without a doubt, the sovereign of Toussaint, Duchess Anna Henrietta. Called Anrietta by those who know her well, she was the widow, that's funny, of the late lamented Duke Raymond and one-time lover of a very famous and talented artist who preferred to remain anonymous. All these things written by him, it's funny. All the Jeremys and such. A few years prior, when the Witcher and a band of friends were visiting Toussaint, Anna Henrietta had the pleasure of meeting Geralt of Rivia. The mysterious beast began attacking her courtiers. The Duchess thus knew exactly whom to summon. Basic, straightforward stuff for now. A few of them. It's alright. Pretty much alright. Let's get to the castle. Oh yeah, he said there was a fight nearby. I kind of forgot all about that. What's going on here?
Come on, Roach.
So there was a fight. Where's the fight? I can't find the fight. Oh, there's a barrel. Oh, there. What happened?
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Damn.
Killed with a single blow.
Damn. Messing them all up.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
It's messed up.
Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Alright, let's check it out. Damn.
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck.
Killing all of them. It's messed up. Fire.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Oh boy.
Used this to batter down the grate.
Fire. This is the main quest I went to by accident, but it's alright. We'll see.
You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
What is this? Bruxa. Explain this to me. Bruxa. Is she here somewhere? That'd be nice. If they would just explain what everything is. Straightforward when you fight them. Nah, your guess is as good as mine, so probably better than mine. So we'll just have to try our best. At least I know for the second playthrough, maybe New Game Plus, I'll still have them in the bestiary, right? Hopefully. We'll figure it out. There she is. Naughty lady. Ooh. Powerful voice. Yeah, she took the claws. Killed a lot of guards there after all. Gonna be too easy. Straightforward. Invisible. Maybe I some gas bomb or something help me actually see. I was thinking something like, yeah, actually let me see. There she is. Driving stream. Damn. I need some stamina here. This is not going well. Lock the door. Need to warm up again, warm up again. It's been a few years, but regularly. Let me think here. There's one that saves you from death. That would be good here. Let me see. Yeah, that's for like the really powerful ones. A lot of kills. Not that one for sure. Kidnap. There's something. Inflict damage, there's still some. Not that one. Something just generally helpful. Not need the fiend one. I don't know what the random sign buff would be though. Oh, I'm trying to get something that'll keep me alive. Probably not that one. That's at least something, I guess. That'll at least heal me somewhat more. That's tough though. Toxicities. High. You don't that just heal me. That's this one. That'll help right now. Toxicity too high though. Yeah, he always needs some food of some kind. Needs something here. I don't like bananas. Let me get rid of those. Get rid of them. Yeah, Thunderbolt is good damage, but I thought it was during cloudy weather for some reason. I guess not. I don't need Killer Whale right now, so yeah. Alternate them. Toxicity high, it's hard to work much more. I needed Swallow though, I feel like I definitely needed it. Damn, she packs a punch here. Holy. Any other bombs that would help? I would say. That does a lot of damage. Wow. Yeah, imagine her on Death March. She can barely handle right now. But no more narrative explanation of the loading screens. Take me a while to get the feel of it again. It's playing no first person lately, so it's a bit different. These third person adventures. Yeah. Thought I could avoid it that time too. There's quite a few things to remember. Fighting monsters. Or at the end. Made it at the right time. In my travels. Let's see. We shall see. Pretty challenging. But I'll get the feel for it. It's alright. Good things. The eye of Nehelini. Look for the eye. Silly things. Yeah, I should have got that weapon boost on this up. I don't know. I was just going around town. I was planning to go to the main area. The main castle or so. We'll see. Yep, we'll see. Challenging stuff though. Fortnight later, no time. Should be tight. Sure, off stream better. Ping anyway, considerably easier. 24 ping, 200, 300. Better need some doing. Including tonight. That's not even. Improve this frame yet. To reset all the toxicity. Alright, Thunderbolt. Concoction here. That one's pretty good. Could try that, I guess. Sell the bananas later. Thunderbolt. Pick a mirror out or something. Well, I could see where she is. That would help.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, block mirror. His claws. Get out of the way of that. Definitely. The fighter only in Yurden is pretty much substantial. Anything. More bombs, I don't know. hit her. Oh, knocked her down. Thunderbolts all in out too. A bit less here. Big shockwave. Going better this time, huh? Definitely. Already had Quinn on. Couple more. Yeah, she's a tough one. Spam attacks. Let's see, but yeah, she's intense.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Okay. That was an intense one. Keeper's daughter. That's insane. Bestiary Bruxa. She is a Bruxa, which is indeed a... Let me see. Vampire. She is a type of vampire. Wow. I hope I used that vampire oil. Didn't use moon dust. Should use that. Should use black blood too. I didn't really consider she was a vampire. That maybe like a necrophage or something. I don't really know much about it though. Yep. Several different kinds of birds at once. Oh well. Next time. Get more prepared, you know. Hey, at least use the oil though, right? I hope so, yeah. At least use the vampire oil, so that was something. But, yeah, I could use black blood, could use moon dust if I have it. I might not actually have moon dust. Let me see. Any moon dust in here? Yeah, there it is. Silver splinters that temporarily prevent monsters from transforming and generating duration. So that would have kept it from going invisible, probably. Alright, we'll have that for the next vampire. There'll be plenty of vampires in Blood and Wine, I'm sure, so... We'll see.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Take it with you, gruesome. Can't examine it till after.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
It will survive.
A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
That is that.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces?
Stream test, make sure we're still steady, stable. Look at our end. Fix that clicks and clacks as soon as I order that new mic. Will be great. Very great. No silly mullet wear. Be fantastic. Would be great.
Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Duchess, we visit.
Far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Duchess, we visit. Would be great. Alright, so. Good for now. What else? Can't even see how the little mini inventory and the tip jars. It's great. Great fun indeed. Moving on. Stop the Bruxo. Let's see what else. Yeah, something on the way. Nothing too major, just, you know, a chance encounter. Still gonna head to the main area. Probably some good plants here. DLC plants, berries. What do we have here? Flowers. Received something shade, light shade. I can read it. Alchemy stuff. Don't really need it right now. I'll search the inventory later. The Ecamir decoction. Good for now. I like big arena. Tourney grounds. Would you look at this? Yeah, nice it showed multiple quests in the area. I don't think it does that though. Oh yeah, that's the main quest. I was trying to do the night for hire still, but it's kind of farther away. It'd make more sense to do what's closest, but I don't know. That's kind of weird. Go where you want to go, do what you want to do, but certain areas and things is easier to get to quicker. It's the way it goes. Shields, tournament grounds. Pretty interesting. Sorry, it's freezing every few seconds. I don't know why it's doing that, but probably good it's running smooth. Optimize NVIDIA without actually changing the graphics. So if I actually have it optimized on NVIDIA, the thing is it changes graphics to be like max and stuff. It's not really good. Yeah, it's on performance now, medium graphics.
Hey there.
Computer overloaded. Too many games at once, probably.
I vow on the crane that I shall fight with honor.
Run, Roach.
Dedicate this fight to you, my lady.
I accept your vow.
Quorum. Funny. Prince Horn.
Why so cross? Have a tipple. Praise to the grapes in whose effluent richness we drown. Why so cross? Have a tipple.
Hey,
Romantic landscape, isn't it? Toussaint, vampires and knights.
let's go.
Pretty interesting. The tourney grounds. Sort of tents and things. So much better. So much better. Silly stuff.
Move it.
Yeah, so I want to see inside the tournament ground. The big tent. That's what I was curious to see, but on to the main
Come on
castle.
now.
It's alright. Beautiful DLC. Neck in this one. It's this dwarf playing the flute. It's funny.
Let's go.
No. Didn't mind, but I didn't mind. Yeah, I could have just asked him there, but I felt like doing the side quest first. So whatever order you want to do them in first, you know. Got my marker, so I can come back more easily. Discovering markers. Witcher on the side of good, generally, though we can do other political decisions at times. It's kings and such. Oh, look at her gliding. She's gliding. We're gliding. Funny models with the zoo here. Pretty hilarious. See the monkeys and things.
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, flippers. See if something's happening here. Just have to dismount. I might have some sequence as soon as you get here.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Oh yeah, they said that would happen. Remember?
From?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Yep, they said that would happen. Important mutations and the other vendor, the other master crafter. Stamp says postage paid, so get lost. But yeah, there's no reason not to. I have so much money, I have nothing, literally nothing to spend it on.
Here, and thanks.
No, sir. Thank you.
Armor and stuff.
And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Maybe next playthrough will be me and stiff him, but it's whatever.
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Toussaint. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
What is Yennefer?
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Very much so. Turn and face the strange. I will check that out here after I do this one. Ducal Camerlengo. And we'll look for that.
Surfing as patron this year, Lady Vivienne de Tabry.
Oh, I made it. Right here. There it is. Let's check it out. Let's see what you got for me. It's a nice city, huh? Nice round. The ducal family. Seem pretty prominent. Not the Duchess herself.
Greetings, living legend. This old boat's very
Stuff.
well. What is it?
And here he is.
Nothing hand to mouth. Why I stand to put nothing aside for my own attention.
Very nice. Heron.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a hands, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Gwent again.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious Highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism.
Making sure I get checkpoints and autosaves. That's good.
It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage. Pardon me. Financial compensation for his.
I think I need to. Do I need to save games? Like games? If the game runs smoother, shouldn't be really that much. Oh. Storage space, really.
Dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Here for the quest to talk to him, but let's see what he has. Can I sell you my junk? That would be nice. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, here we go. Take some skulls. Silver. I guess I'll keep the rare ones so I can get the components. Don't think I need hides. Basic things like this. Valuable fossil. I don't know about that. Some of these I might need, but generally they just take up a lot of space, you know. I'd rather get rid of them. Salt and pepper. It's actually what that was called, salt and pepper. Saltpeter, okay. That makes sense. Pigs. All these loot simulator things that I will not be needing anytime soon. Freaking ashes. Take all that. Enough room. Should be alright. And he doesn't have anything interesting except diagrams for rune stones. I have that other fire and such. A note. Better see what the note is, I guess. Yeah, I like the fire and the bleeding ones, but not too much of it. Nothing special, I think. But, you know, just to buy something, I guess. Actually, pretty expensive for these, but I'll just buy one. Alright, moving on. Now, how do I do the quest here?
See you later.
Go in peace for a night.
It says, complete the contracts you took on from Carmelango. I didn't even talk. Oh, he just said, if you happen to help them, I'll pay you. So that's 15 contracts. Look at all these scattered throughout the realm. So, assuming I just things and discovered locations, that will get as we travel. It's not something you'll go out of your way for, but you just do it on the way. So there's that. Yeah, I had that one earlier. These were just sent to determine what kind of monster killed the guard. Apparently I didn't finish all that, but I don't think that's... You would have had a warning, you know, the vampire. You would have known what it was, but apparently didn't do that. That's alright. Yeah, the contracts here. Yeah, that one. Could do that one. Right now. But he's all the way up there. So I wish he would just tell you where these quests are. So I know he's up here because I saw him earlier. Attorney grounds. The other one all over the map. And auction here, which is way up here. Nothing else in the city for now, huh? Likely the main quest, not in the city, because I can't get in to see the Duchess without like invitation or so. So he's over there. Guess I should go to that main one, or the one's on the way. What about this one? That one for the mutants. Is that closer by? Kind of closer to the other one, I guess. We'll start with that one now. Finish with that tonight, probably, and pick it up. Adventures here soon.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Geralt.
Surely on an empty stomach.
That'd be great. Oh, I should take the horse or not. It's just hard to fit in these alleys and things. The nursery rhymes.
That's it, Roach.
Alright. Yeah, it's definitely nice scenery. I mean, we spent quite a bit of it, make it distinct from Novigrad and other areas. I try to get those mods to work like snowy Novigrad, other places. It's alright. Go check the epilogue later, other things soon. Red Dead, other such like that. There'll be plenty of time. Oh wait, what do we have there? That's a point of interest. That's different than the other points of interest as his available quests. That's curious. Yeah, I'd say that'd be approached sometimes. What you saying to him? Jaquette. Jaquette here.
My eyes were not deceived, yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Me, south in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest.
That's the one.
A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
It's not the one in the beginning. It's a different one. Ha, my reward. Jeez.
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need?
I was gonna try to do it for less, but don't want to annoy her, you know. Try to do it for less at the base rate. It's fine.
A few crowns less, master. A fistful. I beg you so. Yes, that amount I am prepared to pay.
5 less.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Random encounters. Good tour. It'd be nice if you showed me where they were instead of having to look for them every time. Goodness. Oh, look at that. That's a fancier one. Yeah, I confused it with the Goliath earlier. Got Dimeridium, Relict, and Agony. Interesting. So, Francois, that direction. Well, I'm still gonna do my other one. Feet as cold as ice. Yeah, so this one considerably closer. Stop staring just because he's famous. He's still a person after all, human being. Humanoid, mutant or otherwise. Oh man. Tomb Raider, pretty good too. Oh, there's another quest in here. There's another quest. There's a lot of stuff in the city. Said the clever something. Clogs Tower. That's a fox. Fox cooking a pig or something. Fascinating.
Hello, cheers, howdy do. In need of anything?
Show me what you got. One second. Sweating Duolingo. But we updated it today, so it's okay. Yeah, shiny.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
Well, I can sell these things now. I really don't need the money, so I feel like it would be better to stash that. If there's more to spend the money on, I'll get the Mastercraft things like that. These are generally good, but since I already have, Witcher gear, I feel like, once you get the full set. Yeah, I did get the full set. So it might look cool. Don't think I'll need those. Mahakaman. Can have that. I'll probably just store those. And what does he have? Dye. Some silver. I'll buy some dye for later. I don't need it, but a lot of stuff, Fancy things. Nothing significant. Sell the junk and stuff. It's good.
See ya.
Take care, he says. Straight for up.
I married a dopey dullard. Mother said he was. I should have listened.
Oh, well, that's nice. way to live. Fancy paintings. Well, an experimental landscape to do.
Welcome.
Why doesn't someone do something? Because I am
Worth these days.
helpless for action, apparently. Lanzano.
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Not to fret. I shall tell you, and perhaps you'd care to help. Not free of charge, naturally. The din at the city cemetery. That's my grief.
Din.
Screaming and clattering fill the air at night. A man can't get a lick of sleep. It all began on the day of Saint Zoltan's remembrance. I recall it precisely. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night. I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
Yawn. Alright, that's not much bonus.
I don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount? On account of the, tourney.
Why would I care about that? You can ask him for more. I get more annoyed. Literally 10 gold bonus. That is nothing.
Agreed.
Goodness. Oh well. It's simple. Just to investigate.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, master.
Take her it all.
Another one of those, huh? And I have to track it. I mean, I'll never play it again after New Game Plus, but it's really close by. It's like in the city, across the street, hardly. So I guess I'll just do that first, and then the mutagens will be on the way for next. That's just fine. Interesting gateways. Take a look, shall we? Cemetery. Not at night, just
Can't hear
anytime.
anything, but might want to look around anyway.
Interesting. Survival instincts. I'll look that.
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cataracts. Sorry. Is that you?
Pass a glass, fast.
Is this the right place for drinking? My goodness. Alright then. few other stuff here. Seems clear. Initial investigation. Don't lock me in now. Let's see what else. Trudging down through the crypts and all. Cryptos. Supposed to go up. Look in here though. Ah. Who do we have here? Grave robber. Yes, indeed.
Ever fight a witcher?
Some mind wash. Grave rubber. Off with your head. That'll work. You've been a naughty boy. Needed to take care of them. Seems like something there to be investigated. Myself to the goal. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Yeah. Orders from Robin. That foolish flatulence fluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again, but he won't get away with it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive. So that the very thought of looking at it now that she's dead gives me the bloody runs. Take the jewels, pearls, and other valuables bum-nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. Oh, and if you see the milksop hanging around the cemetery, break his neck. Robin. P.S. Apparently ever since Selena's death, that kid's been moping near Orlemur's cemetery, howling at the moon. If I know life, and I do, he's got with him the key to the chest we buried with that bitch. Perhaps we could end his suffering by ending his miserable life in the lake. If he hasn't drowned himself already, that is. There's stuff there. Alright then. Exploits of Selena's gang. Ooh, look at these. Dimeridium ingot. Some pretty nice silver swords. I don't know how to make those smaller. That was just in the vendor. When I was making these tooltips smaller. I can't do that again. Bigger or smaller. Wait, I just dropped something. Whoops. Dahlia. Just silver up. Yes, indeed. Scavenger hunt for diagrams. Bunch of junk as always. That's what it is. Gnomish whetstone. Huh. Search the cemetery for the source of the noises. I'm still doing that. Then we can look at what the gang business has after that. I don't know. A lot of things. Draconoid leather. Well, we found the grave robber for sure. Something else besides that, huh? Seems like it. All over. Your blood. His blood is here. Interesting. Big hole in the body. That's alright. There's other shockwave, the hold down button too. It's okay. Let's maybe explore up here though. So I haven't been here before. Huh, what did I miss? Something else it would seem. Come on, tombstones. Don't know about that. Can't roll. I would have thought it was something like that, but apparently not. There's some more things though. Diamond dust. Pretty important. Work with the monsters later. Mark it down. See. So I get the key for that. He had recently discovered something like that. Yeah, a lot more things to find. Yellow armor dye. Curious. Just know the formula to get the alchemists at the workshops or something. A lot of dust here. Good. Thankfully those don't carry way out. We'll carry all those for sure. Dye remover. It shows recent things. Places, quests, glossary. Hunk of nickel, huh? Fascinating. Olives, stuff like that. Let's see what else. A few things. Nice arboretum here. Looks interesting on the map too. The mini map shows the actual spots. Water. It's a bit of it. Yeah, the game finally running smooth. It just took a while for it to, get rendered and settle. But it'll eventually run pretty smooth. Extra quests. Setting up Ciri for her success with the following game. At some point. Locked in here as well, huh? Gotta be something in there. You probably just need the key. You hear something in there. That's probably the beast. Monster. So I think to actually finish this quest, I'll need to find the rest of those people. Yeah. Shore of the lake near the cemetery. I think that seems important to this. So that's closer by it than the mutant guy. Take a look at that. Solitary grave robber. Interesting that he was ambushing. Ha! I melted him. Turned him to ashes. Oh well. Took care of him. Oh, there's another enemy, it says. Down below, yeah, probably where you can hear him. It actually showed the enemy on the minimap. It's curious. Huh. Well, we'll see what else.
Let's go.
Here we go. Moving on.
Damn, you're ugly.
Standard drowners. Found him. Gases too. The gases channel war. Put some gases. The horse combat. The decoction. Already have the other decoction on. Really be needing that. Damn, that gas just does too much. Easier, I think, because of that. I'm not finished with you bastards yet. Damn, all that gas. What can I do about the gas? Is it poison or something? We'll take the golden oil and some. Some area. Counter it fast enough. That'll work. Water monsters. But they are. It's fine. Just watch for the gases. Dangerous gases. From the swamp. The cache. There it is. Letter is soaked through and falling apart, can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery, along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that, too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember, she was also the leader of our gang. That's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mathenberg shot. So burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in the lake or hang yourself from any branch you choose. Rob it. The drowners got him. He didn't drown himself. There's monsters for that in this world. Alrighty. Now I can find the treasure because he had the key. That's right. Now I can use the key. Okay, whatever that was. Very nice. Good to be back, huh? Christmas swords. No, lightsabers needed in the mini-map. Bugging out. Yeah, I don't think mods would really help, you know, it'd be cool, but not really necessarily have lightsabers or whatever. This oil is enough. Probably say Christmas. The Christmas coatings. Christmas tree. Mr. Christmas tree. Should be just a little lockbox, right? I think so. And here it is. Key unlocked. Very nice. That's working. Now we got it. I'll check the quest is done, but might as well read this first, right? Journal kept by Quail, a gardener. 21st day of service. So diddling bored. There's really sod all to do here. A quick morning round's enough to water all the plants. A flower bed in front of the embassy doesn't demand much care either. And so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight, let's take a jaunt to San Sebastian, play a hand of Gwent. Blow to Gwent. Lost a whole month's wages. Next month's too. Racked up debts with that graybill Pellegrin. Heard he doesn't let such things slide. Got to scrounge up a few florins somehow, or this might end badly for me. Overheard the ambassador give instructions to his secretary. In the coming days, they'll send a transport carrying wine bought for the imperial court, along with some unused operational wherewithal. My guess may mean a sack stuffed with florins. Information like that could be worth a fortune to a lad from the right part of town. Graybill Pellegrin slaughtered the caravan's guards, snatched all its cargo. Halligal to deliver a pouch coin to me at the embassy. Said it was my share. I spit on his coin, but I'm afraid I'll need it soon enough. I hid what he gave me in a safe place. What he gave me ever since Oloroff died. No one buys wooden planters anymore, so this workshop's perfect for the hiding spot. Hope you enjoyed our magnificent Monday today. Hope to chat with you next time. That would be very great. Indeed. Gribble told me to keep my ears open at the embassy, find out when they'll have another caravan to grab. As if, as an afterthought, he added the guard commander would be quite shocked to learn about my role in the previous hijacking. Still my next convoy's route for the secretary's office. It's the price I must pay for my idiot idea of going in cahoots with Graybill Pellegrin. The transport set off. This time it's escorted by Arnold A. Bloom, commander of the embassy guard, and Graybill's men. Don't know they're in for a fight against elite soldiers. When he finds out, then it's time to get out of here. The coin I set aside should be enough to start fresh somewhere far, far away. Mate seems like a good direction. Toussaint steel sword. Get a fancy couple sword. DLC I've heard. Find Palmer and ask him to take you to the Duchess. Wait, did I ever find the sounds, or can you not do that yet? I'm confused. Yeah, I don't think I can find that yet. It doesn't seem like it. That other one was locked, unless that key opens that too. But when I follow the little direction here, it clearly says to go up here. So that's not working.
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crying crayfish. Is that ever a cloudy frown?
Put in the freaking broom down there. Alright, how about here? Can I go in there? Clearly it's interactable somehow. That's where you come out from. I'm gonna try that at the door I found down below again. That's where the train. I'll show you my Alone in the Dark box set later. The Nox box set too, but at least we can play that. Good old games, it's wonderful. Got display caption adjusted to work properly. So that was exciting in itself. Other things. We shall see. We shall soon see. Another one. Did he just respawn? At this point, he probably just responded. Respond. Is there more damage to block hits, you think? Probably. Not exactly. An exciting finisher. Yeah, I feel like it's the same one, just respawn there. That's funny. Just different skin, you know, different character model. Let's see if I can. No, nothing down here. Reliquary repository of bones. Oh, there's some stuff. More armor die. It's a lot of little details, a lot of things to find. Loot simulator madness. I don't know how to transmute. What is that even? All the skulls. But DLC time, new adventures, new collectibles, more adventures. Live your life. We'll see. Damn. Sorted out what we could. Can't find the door. Where's that door? From earlier. Seemed to get lost. Somewhere around here again. Just wondering if the key would work on it or something's changed, you know. This will come back later. That'll be fine. Yeah, there's only the one entrance, so big crypt must be somewhere else. See through the walls, that's good. Dead in there. How about down here? Trying to follow the mini-map, but doesn't always help. Wait, hit him harder. More grave robbers. Look at this. That's where they are. See, I didn't discover that at all before. How about that? He doesn't use stealth.
Your grandpa's grave, I guess.
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, with a plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
You wanna go? We can go. What is that? Story and sword, that's that. Death March may be a little more creative. Basic enemies. Good enough. Found him. Sweet. Ode to Gwent. Yeah, I wanted to see that other quest was actually completed. It's hard to find these. But at least they just have the symbol for the area. Makes it a bit easier. Oh yeah, they have different quest markers too. Exclamation points like that. Isn't that curious? I'm still in Velen, so I'd have that one in. There it is. Takes a while to find it, but you just have to remember the alphabetical stuff. Content to have found the key, Geralt returned to gloomy catacombs and unlocked a chest full of valuables. Since none of the members of the gang remained alive, the Witcher could take all the wealth for himself with a clear conscience and set off in search of new adventures. Big thing there. Proposal number 7 for the anthem of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. Author Stefan de Dove, Master Cooper. Gwent is like a ruddy wine, Gwent's a knight with a lady fine. When before you two armies clash, your cares melt off in a dash. Then you wish but to play, 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 but her indoor wines hit the hay. Indoors wines, hay, hay, hay. Such minds are dull as muddy yards, to think this but a game of cards. Chorus. Gwent is my liberty, Gwent is my fraternity, Gwent relieves the day's sorrow, and Gwent is my morrow. Poker has had it, and dice is a bore. There's no other game that makes you want more. There are no better satisfactions. Greater than Beauclair's bells is its list of attractions. Greater than even the festival of drinks, or even a tipsy young minx. Then you can holler and shout, they can release the guards. I'm leaving home, I'm off to play cards. Gwent is my liberty, Gwent is my fraternity, Gwent relieves the day's sorrow, and Gwent is my morrow. Yeah, we can see why that didn't work, but it's pretty fun. Good time. Pick it up there with Geralt and friends. That will be great. Doubt I'm ever going to backtrack, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to have multiple save stuff. Alright, we'll pick it up there tomorrow or other adventures soon. We'll look forward to it. Hope you enjoyed tonight. Back to it very soon. Shall be fantastic. Very fantastic. I haul into the game. The good stuff there soon. Back to it very soon. Alrighty, catch you then. Shall be fantastic. Very fantastic. I haul into the game. The good stuff there soon. Back to it very soon. Alrighty.